Okay, so Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning, okay, to all my beloved students S1C. Okay, so today is our week 17, right? Okay, for our lecture, and together with teacher in the studio is Aish from S1CP2. Okay, and also Irham and Afiq. Right, so before we proceed, okay, say hi semua, okay, hi. Okay, so before we proceed, teacher would like to call upon Aish to recite a doa. Okay, Aish.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi zidni ilma. Rabbi zidni wa arina min wa alayna
Amin, amin ya rabbal alamin. Okay, you look fine, Irham. You look fine, Aish, and you look fine, Afiq. Alright, so teacher hope everybody always stay at home. Okay, and the COVID is improving, right? Dah boleh rentas daerah, okay? Yeah. Are you ready to? Are you ready, class? Balik college? Meja dah susun dah, meja dah susun dah for your apa ni? Okay, kalau if schedule is on 23rd lah, that means lagi 2 minggu. Today is 7 December. So lagi 2 minggu lah, right? Okay, so hoping you all dah set your mind. If you need to come back to Kuala Pilah, then you have to get ready. Okay. Alright, so what are we going to learn today, class? Okay, today, this is our last lecture for chapter 9, reproduction. So teacher would like to discuss the last part, the 9 point, okay, yang still apa ni? The 9.3, okay, after fertilization. Right, so in this 1 hour, teacher boleh share only 1 hour about development stages from zygote to the formation of morula, blastocyst and gastrula. Okay, alright, so teacher would like to share my screen. Okay, Aish, kenal kawan tu? Orang Pilah seorang Wan. Okay, and also Udin. Alright. Okay, before we proceed, teacher just nak test lah all my boys kat dengan cikgu ni. Irham, Aish or Afiq Okay, arrange that letter S to Z in sequence. Okay, we start with Irham dulu. Okay, teacher bagi 5 minutes lah. Those out there, okay, all my students out there, you can leave your comment, positive comment on the chat, and also you can try to answer this question before we proceed. Okay, so Irham, Aish and Afiq wajib jawab ni. Okay, this is your root. Okay, the sequence to arrange the letters to Z in sequence to raise the root of a sperm. Takes from where it is produced to the place where dia jumpa makwa dia. Okay. Ada I, San, Se, U, Liu, Ci. Ada 6. Irham. So, siapa nak cuba dulu? Afiq, Irham, Aish? Afiq, you start from what,
yeah.
Afiq? What alphabet? Okay, try.
Z,
Z, and then ulang. U. Vagina. Oi, lajunya. Oh, V. Oh, V. Okay, then X, then
U, T.
Are you sure UT? Okay, UT. Tak sampai lah sperm kamu, Afiq. UT, lepas tu? WY. Okay, itu jawapan Afiq. Okay, next. Aish or Irham? Aish or Irham?
Saya. Okay. X. V. Z. And then U.
Okay, semula ha. Habislah ha. Kesian sperm. Sesat. Sesat di perjalanan ni, Aish. Okay, start with?
First. Second, V.
Wait. First, what's that? I can't hear you. X, okay. V, then? Z. T. What? T. Tango.
Yes.
U.
Plus W. Plus Y.
Okay. Irham mana pergi? Okay, mari kita tengok antara Aish dengan Afiq, mana yang berjaya berlaku fertilization ni. Okay, Aish dengan Afiq dah lead the root of a sperm. Kita tengok sperm dia sampai tak. Okay, sorry. Cikgu apa ni? Cikgu lupa nak tukar Cikgu buka sekejap jawapan dia. Okay, Aish jawapan yang pertama ialah Z. Okay, Afiq betul. Jawapan yang kedua ialah V. Okay, so Aish awal-awal lagi dah sesat Aish. Okay, Aish. Next is X. Okay, so root pertama, root kedua, Afiq so far so good Okay, lepas X, dia akan pergi ke T. Kat sini Afiq. Aish, awal-awal lagi Aish. Okay, dia urethra dulu Afiq. Lepas urethra baru vagina. Urethra tu sambung dengan you punya penis. Okay, masuk vagina, barulah WN sampai ke fallopian tube. Right, so this is actually the root the root sequence, the root of sperm that takes from where it is produced to the place where it fuses with an ovum. So Z is actually apa tadi Aish? Is a seminiferous tubule. Seminiferous tubule is where the sperm produce. So you must start with Z. Aish right? In your test. Apa ni, malu je ni nak jadi lelaki dah je. Okay, but anyway, thank you to Afiq. Right, Afiq salah root U dengan T tertukar Oh, Afiq tak sabar dah terus vagina je. Tapi kalau penis tak tak ejaculate, macam mana nak sampai vagina? Okay, so T is urethra. Urethra is actually belongs to is a tube that connect the testes to the penis. Okay, alright, so I think my S1 CP2 S1 CP1 and P3 bila cuba tunjuk motor ni, dia orang faham lah ni apa maksud dia nanti alright, okay. So nanti petang sekarang kita akan cerita dengan P2 pula and also my P4 and P5 boleh tanya kawan-kawan. Right, so menstrual cycle, right, okay. Ni tahu apa ni, Pik? Aish nampak tak apa ni? Cortex
Tahu.
okay. So besok jangan malu nak beli. Yes. Okay. Don't feel shame to buy this for your wife even though sekarang ni cikgu rasa anak lelaki cikgu pun cikgu dah train dah. Okay. Alright, so this is actually a few sharing lah okay, regarding the color of the of the blood, okay, the menstrual blood. Right, so as you all can see, there are untuk my boys okay, after this you all akan faham warna darah haid seorang wanita and also the story behind it. Right, so if normal the blood color will be terang merah terang so if there is a chocolate, meaning your body is rendah progesterone hormone. Okay, kalau hitam, warna merah hitam kehitaman menunjukkan your estrogen extra. Okay, and if terlalu muda pinky like that okay, so meaning your body is less estrogen. So you need to makan yang sihat bersenam. So this is actually a class whatever whatever your yang something is from you tak kira lah your urine, okay, your your menstrual blood, okay, always have a story behind it, always tell you about your health. Okay, alright, so this actually you all boleh kita tak sempat nak bincang this one actually I hope P4 and P5 you all discuss with Cikgu Rozana lah okay, so my intention today, teacher would like to discuss about teacher would like to discuss about what happened after fertilization. Okay, so fertilization is something dan you kamu tahu there are 4 steps. Nanti you akan bincang di kelas I think in class okay. So this is a summary of the stages of fertilization. Always kelas you are the winner So kalau you sebut fertilization, kamu adalah juara. Tak juara from million of your sperm stat. Okay, so my intention today, teacher would like to discuss this afternoon is about the embryogenesis, okay, and the developmental stages, the organogenesis, and also the fetal development. Okay, teacher try to cover the last part of our chapter 9. So slowly you all dah boleh get ready with all the exercises inside our tutorial book. Okay, so before we start, teacher would like to just to share with you all class. Okay, the way how you boleh plan family planning. Okay, so this is actually one of the natural family planning. Right? With what we call the withdrawal method. Ini Aish kena betul-betul strong, Aish. Okay, when you can feel, your what to say, air mani you, okay, nak pancut dah, so you have to withdraw, your penis from the vagina. So you will, you will prevent your semen during the ejaculation to enter the vagina. Sebab tu tadi cikgu tunjuk the route of sperm. Okay, itu kalau withdrawal method. Okay, method yang kedua is rhythm method. Okay, rhythm method ni like teacher already shared Nanti petang kan cikgu share pula dengan my S1CP2. Formulanya adalah plus minus 3. Okay, plus minus 3 So CP1 dan CP3 boleh share apa maksud cikgu plus minus 3. So this is based on agak-agak Aish dengan Afiq teka apa ni. Plus minus 3 ni is plus minus 3 ni ialah lifespan of sperm. Lifespan of sperm Yes, 72 hours lebih kurang. Okay, lifespan of sperm So ovum just waiting wait, teacher nak tengok jap siapa. Irham ada tak tu dalam studio?
Irham tak ada.
Oh, Irham ada. Okay, cuba naikkan Irham.
Tak ada.
One Ainul kalau nak masuk, One Ainul turn on your camera Gayatri. Cikgu dah add Amai dah tu. Jom. Siapa lagi nak masuk, nak join cikgu? Ya, yang cikgu nampak tu ada Irham, kita ada Wan Ainul, Usna. Usna, your device not connected lah Usna. Okay, ASH apa? ASH. Okay, so turn on your camera, okay, and be part of my guest in the studio. Okay, Wan Ainul, Gayatri, ASH, Ash. Kalau kita ada Aish, S1CP5 kita ada Ash Alright, so Irham minum apa tu Irham? Cuba dengar. Wah, something macam tempting je tu. Alright, okay, so let's apa ni? Irham ada bunyi apa tu? Okay, so kita tengok we start back okay, rhythm method just now plus minus 3 hours Okay, and then tu lah teacher kata kelas fertile period for a woman is plus minus 3 So a married couple nanti kalau Aish nak planning is around 11 to 17. 11 to 17 ini apa ni, Aish try not to have a not to have a sexual intercourse, right? Okay, because this is actually kalau nak elak pregnancy tapi kalau nak pregnant, this is the time. Okay, alright. So actually today teacher would like to discuss this. Okay, my sharing today is about development of a baby. So every single of you, my students, all my C1 students and my beloved C1 students, actually you all dah go through this process, right? You are 19 already, right, Aish? 19. Irham, Afiq, semua dah 19. 19 ke 20? Kambing lah, 20, right? Okay, so we are discussing about the fetal development, where nowadays everybody, kalau kita tengok lah all the celebrities, okay, they are sharing their apa dipanggil baby bump kan. Dulu malu tapi nowadays dia macam dah trend pula kan. Okay, so it's actually this is what we are going to learn under the topic of human embryo. Okay, development of human embryo, di mana dipanggil embryogenesis. Right, okay, zygote terhasil tadi kelas journey kita tadi, teacher kan start tadi sperm, the root of sperm Aish punya sperm habis awal-awal lagi dah sesat. Okay, tapi Afiq at least lah, right, first, second, third, okay, and then suddenly the fourth and the fifth Aish tertukar apa ni, ganas betul Afiq kan, laju nak sampai terus vagina. Yeah, so we are learning about embryogenesis kelas So get used to the term of morula, blastocyst and gastrula. Okay? Yes, so my lesson today is actually nak perkenalkan kamu, when teacher mention zygote, you all faham. Zygote is the cell that form through the process of fertilization, okay? And then zygote will develop to become morula, the first structure. Second is blastocyst, the second structure. Okay, and then the gastrulation, the third structure. So 1, 2, 3. And then after that, this gastrula, okay, after the implantation, okay, when your future wife nanti Irham get pregnant, waktu itu dia akan mabuk okay, morning sickness. At that time, okay, inside the womb akan berlaku the process that known as is organogenesis. Okay, so when the woman get pregnant, dia dibahagi kepada 3. Kalau you all ada first semester, second semester, tapi seorang wanita yang pregnant, they have 3 trimester. Okay, trimester iaitu first, second and third. So yang paling critical biasanya the first trimester. Okay, the first trimester ini ada yang makan Hakim on vomiting muntah-muntah. Itu kena faham tu nanti Aisyah ataupun Irham and Afiq. You need to really understand the situation. Kamu nak jadi bapa ni, right? So you have to give and take to your future wife nanti. Okay, so when teacher mention apa itu development of embryogenesis, is actually just now, okay, refer to our notes, is actually process which embryo form and develop, okay, that involves cell division and cell differentiation, and we are looking at the developmental stages from zygote to the formation of merula, okay, blastocyst and gastrulation, and seterusnya organogenesis. Okay, so teacher would like to share quite an interesting preparation the flip grid from one of your friends. Nanti teacher akan share juga, but now teacher just to acknowledge Puah Yao King from S1CP1 that prepared this part. Okay, so let's together kita tengok how Yao King prepare the topic. Okay.
So good morning to teachers and my friends. So today I would like to discuss a topic which is embryogenesis. So embryogenesis is a process by which an embryo is formed and developed into a fetus. So there are 4 stages of embryogenesis, which is the cleavage and formation of morula, the formation of blastula or known as blastocyte, formation of gastrula known as gastrulation, and the formation of organ, which is organogenesis. So today I would like to discuss the first 3 stages only, and the last stages will be discussed by another person. So this is an overview of organogenesis. So for the first 3 stages that I stated just now, is only occur at first 2 weeks, which is the dividing of zygote, implantation, and gastrulation, is all occurs at the first 2 weeks.
Suara dia boleh dengar.
Oh, sorry. Actually, cikgu tak share screen. Sorry. Sorry, class. Ya Allah, ya Tuhanku. I'm so sorry. I supposed to share the screen. Ya Rasulullah. Share audio. Share. Wait, Now better?
Okay. Now we can see.
Okay. So, this is actually the video that prepared by Puah.
This is an overview of organogenesis. So, for the first 3 stages that I stated just now, is only occur at first 2 weeks, which is the dividing of zygote, implantation, and gastrulation, is all occurs at the first 2 weeks. And from week 3 and onwards is known as organogenesis. So this is an overview for the picture. Yeah. And then we see that here is blastocyte. So this is the overview during the ovulation, fertilization, cleavage, morula, and early blastocyte. And then last one we will go to implantation. So first is the cleavage and formation of morula is occur at day 1 to day 5. So the early series of mitotic division that convert zygote into multicellular embryo. So it begins in the ovida, or known as fallopian tube, and continues until it reaches the uterus. So by the time embryo reaches the uterus, it is already in the form of solid ball of cells, which is known as morula. So the second one is the formation of blastocyte, or known as.
Okay, so just now cikgu nak terus tadi. So this is actually the diagram that shared by Yao King. Okay, clearly it shows that class right, development of embryo daripada one cell it becomes many cells, multiple cells because we are eukaryote. Right, so that is okay. Like teacher ni lebih cikgu nampak lebih ni So secondary oocyte after ovulation, right? Tadi kalau Aish dengan Fit tadi dah try the pathway, okay, the route where the sperm reach the ovum and form a zygote. Okay, so the zygote is the first stage of our embryo. So umur berapa hari tadi, Aish? How many days it takes? 1 to 7. Okay, 1 to 5 days. So ataupun cikgu lebih suka kemudian kelas umur morula is 4 days. Okay, morula umur dia 4 days. So in our notes tu dia tak sebut kat situ, dia sebut morula cell from one cell it becomes 2, become 4, it become 8 and so on. Okay, and as a result, the embryo do not enlarge in size because it still retained in the zona pellucida, but the shape of the cell is already solid sphere ball of cell. Okay, that is morula. So human embryo, okay, which consists about 50 to 100 cells. Dan umurnya lebih kurang 3 to ambil lah 4 days 4 days. Okay, actually I semua all my students, teacher pun kita dah go through all this process. Okay, so ingat at the early stage the embryo we call it morula, 4 days. 4 hari umur embryo kita panggil morula. Ulang balik Aish. What we call the structure of embryo at the 4th day, on the 4th days, morula, a solid ball of about 50 to 100 cells, right? Okay, so next, after morula, after 4 days, okay, ataupun 5 to 6 days of fertilization, the morula will undergo cleavage to form what we call as blastocyst. Okay, what is the different? Slowly you see the changes from morula just now. Okay, morula umur 4 hari. Okay, slowly it becomes blastocyst. Okay, first tadi is a solid cell. Embryo is a solid cell. Besok ini your future baby semua akan undergo this kalau Tuhan izinkan. Okay, so the morula from the solid cell slowly they become blastocyst, where consists 3 parts. Okay, the inside, the fluid, the fluid what we call as apa? Fluid tu? Blastosoil. Yes, blastosoil is the solid, is the apa ni? Liquid. Fluid filled cavity. Kalau dalam nota you boleh nampak tu, blastosoil is a fluid filled cavity. Yes, fluid filled cavity. Okay, next, the outer layer, what we call is a trophoblast. So, what is trophoblast? Trophoblast referring to the structure that later on develop into chorion. Yes, so blastocyst ini dia akan ada 3 parts, Okay, embryoblast, trophoblast, and the fluid filled structure that known as blastosoil. Okay, so this is another diagram to show the blastocyst. Okay, nanti bukan blastocyst, blastocyst, cyst, CYST means cyst. Okay, blastocyst. So from morula, it become blastocyst. Okay. Alright. So then from blastocyst, it goes to the stage where we call is gastrula. Gastrulation. Process formation of gastrula. Okay. So this is what class? Blastocyst. Blastocyst already reached the endometrium wall of uterus. Right? So when blastocyst attach to the endometrium wall, okay, of the woman, of the female, we consider that the mother start to have a pregnancy stage, where we call this as implantation. So implantation, the implantation is actually referring the attachment of the blastocyst, okay, to the wall of the endometrium wall or the uterus, okay, at the start of pregnancy, which is lebih kurang 9 days after ovulation. 9 hari 9 hari after ovulation. So petang ni nanti Aish cikgu akan tanya ni, okay, all my S1C P2 student P3 and P1 dia dah tahu secret 28 ni Alright, so this is what we referring to okay, implantation, where blastocyst, okay, attached to the wall of endometrium of uterus. Right, so this is where it start atau the mother consider get pregnant. Waktu inilah kamu akan dapati changes of hormone will trigger the because the hormone is quite high, so dia akan trigger all the mood, okay, vomiting, the first starting pregnancy. Okay, so this development akan continue. Embryo tadi bila dah implant, dia akan ada its own membrane. Ingat kelas embryo ni nak survive dalam endometrium wall. So how to protect itself? So dia akan ada embryonic, okay, extra embryonic membrane dipanggil EEM. Okay, extra embryonic membrane. Okay, so this is another way, 2D diagram to show blastocyst, okay, which part yang akan implant? The inner cell mass, okay. Inner cell mass akan create, okay, inner cell mass, okay, will develop the what just mentioned is a microvilli to attach to the endometrium wall. Right, so this is where the life of human begin. Embryo tadi consider berjaya tak ni Aish? Consider berjaya step 3 iaitu yes, the trophoblast give rise to the chorion, okay, chorion, and the which continue to expand into the endometrium, and it develop, right, so it develop to become what we call as gastrulation. So gastrulation is actually embryo of human when the implantation success. Okay, so how to identify gastrulation? Okay, gastrulation is a cluster of cell gradually formed within the cavity of the blastocyst. Okay, so this is what we call as gastrulation. Is the process in embryonic development during the 3 germ layer is formed. So what are the 3 germ layer? Okay, E kuasa 2M. Okay, what is E? Ectoderm. Okay, and between ectoderm, ecto dalam endo dalam, ecto luar, and between ecto and endo there is a meso. Okay, kamu nak ingat lagi senang pun EME, EME, ecto and okay, luar, okay, layer luar, dalam, middle, meso and dalam. Okay, so it's actually when teachers catch the structure, it will be like this. Okay, gastrulation. Okay, so that is how you ecto, meso and endoderm. So this is the embryo embryo of human Aish, belum lagi dapat kaki, mata, semua belum lagi ni Ini baru layer. Okay, ini baru kita panggil sebagai a layer Okay, 3 germ layer. Germ tu means it's like cell, stem cell. Okay, from germ layer inilah all your organ will develop. Okay, itu nanti lepas jadi kalau you pasang Puah cakap it will continue to form organogenesis. Right? So embryo manusia start pada satu sel, zygote. Okay, it becomes slowly divide, morula jadi blastosis, implant dalam wall of uterus. Okay, and it become gastrula. So this is the step how it goes. Boleh kelas Okay, so gastrula, if teacher asks you what is gastrula, it's actually a human embryo yang consist 3 layered. What are the 3 layered? Ingat eme, ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. And how old is it atau what is the lifespan of gastrula? It is about 11 days. Okay, morula tadi apa kelas? 3 days. Okay, blastosis 6 to 7 days Okay, 6 to 7 days. And gastrula 9 days. Okay, so this is consider your wife, okay, your future wife nanti Afiq dah pregnant. You become you dah jadi bapa dah Afiq Oh, mesti gembira kan? Alright, so from gastrula, what's next? What is the next event? Atau what is the next development that occur for the embryo? Okay, so now is the time to develop the organs. Yes, we have all the organs, mata, hidung, telinga. Okay, so kalau you perasan tadi gambar yang ditunjukkan oleh apa tadi? Oleh ni placenta lah mana cikgunya gambar. Okay, the overall this is the placenta, the organ that protect you during the pregnancy. Okay, nanti Afiq, Aish responsible with this placenta. Kalau orang dulu placenta ni dia akan ambil tanam. Kalau anak lelaki tanam kat depan. Kalau anak perempuan tanam kat belakang. Kenapa anak lelaki kat depan? Anak lelaki ni kena cari kena dulu believe orang tua dulu believe. Anak lelaki kena keluar cari makan cari kerja So anak perempuan dia tak nak terlalu bebas tanam belakang. Tiap petang dia akan bakar benda supaya kering so this placenta, and you can see the the structure yang connect you with your mom during pregnancy is the tali pusat the umbilical cord. Okay, so this is what just now the early stage siapa Puah share tadi just now. Nampak kelas Okay, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 7 day, 8 day, 9 days. Okay, and then so this is actually our part the early part of development yang kamu nak tahu. Iaitu kita start 11 hari ke minggu ke 11 ni about 23 to 26 days ini dah anggap apa tadi kelas? Okay, organogenesis. Okay, dah start pembentukan organ. Okay, so hari keempat tadi apa Aish? Morula. Am I right? Hari ke-7 blastosis. Hari ke-9 gastrula. Okay, hari ke-10 dan hari ke-11 dah berlaku organogenesis. So on and so forth. You tengok kelas Okay, minggu bila your wife tak lalu makan lah, pening so you boleh test go and beli pregnancy test. Okay, and bila test urine selalunya dia akan dapat double layer Okay, Afiq boleh hurray lah and be a daddy right. So this the development will continue until the baby complete dalam uterus seorang ibu. Okay, so organogenesis just now is actually so this is what teacher shows the class right. That is teacher mentioned just now ada trimester 3 semester. Okay, Mengandung 3 semester tau, Afiq First tu yang memang critical. Because the body of woman nak adjust. Okay, you tahu tak kelas, something, there is a human inside the human body. You just imagine lah. Okay, so pada hari keberapa akan dapat, kamu akan dah janji dengan Tuhan? 120 hari 4 bulan Okay, you all dah agree dah. Roh kamu dah agree. Okay, Ais sekarang ini jumpa Cikgu Faiza sebagai pensyarah biologi. Itu dah, kamu dah janji dah tu dah jumpa. Kalau mungkin kamu tak ingat, Afiq tak ingat, tapi actually you all dah janji je kita takdir kita destiny. Okay, so this is actually nowadays technology where you can see the babies inside the uterus. Okay, ini anak kembar bestnya Aish kan dapat anak kembar kan. Okay, so teacher would like to relate kan kelas during pregnancy, how you can detect that your wife is pregnant. So the baby atau the fetus or the embryo will secrete what we call the hormone that known as human chorionic gonadotropin hormone. You actually HCG that secret by trophoblast. Okay, so this HCG for the first trimester, okay, dia lah yang akan our corpus luteum dulu corpus luteum will maintain the activity to secret the estrogen and progesterone, but later on the trophoblast, the embryo will take over, okay, where it will secret the human chorionic gonadotropin. Okay, this hormone is actually telling the mother, okay, mommy, I'm inside your body okay. Alright, so this is where you need to understand the class Okay, slowly when the corpus luteum degenerate, okay, atau disintegrate, when the placenta already developed, so placenta will take over the process to secrete the estrogen and progesterone until the baby lahir kelas right. So this is how the hormone take place. Okay, so this is where you need to understand this graph I think this is on page 157 of your books your note okay, so where HCG on the earlier, okay, and paling tinggi paling peak pada 8 minggu okay, at the 8 weeks after the placenta take over, then bila the placenta dah develop so the placenta will slowly replace the trophoblast cell by secreting the progesterone and estrogen to make sure the baby well developed until until dilahirkan okay, so this is how it works HCG, okay, rescue corpus luteum from degenerate. Dia akan pastikan, okay, HCG ni akan tell the mom mommy, I'm inside your body Kalau lah HCG ni rendah, what will happen, Aish? What do you think? Kalau HCG ni rendah, the mother what?
Miscarriage.
Yes, miscarriage, betul because it's okay, itu mungkin baby tadi atau embryo tadi dah janji dengan Tuhan okay, dia hanya bagi happiness sekejap je. Dia tak berani kot nak lahir ke dunia and carry all the tanggungjawab. Okay, so this is actually all the the step class So last kali parturition. Okay, parturition is the time your future wife nanti nak deliver your baby. Afiq right, so it's a strong rhythmic uterine contraction. Okay, uterine ni yang mahal Aish uterine ni kalau kamu nak kahwin 20,000 sekarang ni kurang-kurang kena siapkan lah cuma untungnya Aish COVID so COVID tak payah dah buat majlis sekarang kan nikah balik kepada asal dah kan dulu pergi ada kadi cukup dengan beberapa orang. Ini cikgu minggu depan ada wedding my cousin 30 orang je dijemput very selected. Yang lain kena tengok lah Facebook. Alright, so nowadays punya tapi actually dia balik kepada ajaran kita, jangan bazir, okay? Yang penting nikah je, betul tak so it's actually when parturition occurs actually involve the contraction of uterine. Okay, your wife nak bersalin kan. So when the week of pregnancy, as you all know, my girls, your estrogen level will increase, and at the same time, oxytocin is the powerful hormone. Okay, what is the function of oxytocin? Okay, oxytocin ni akan trigger or stimulate uterus to contract at the maximum level, right? And also enhanced by prostaglandin, which will give extra more atau enhance more and contraction of the uterus. Waktu itu nanti kamu akan cakap push, doktor akan cakap push. Right? So when you have all dextran, my dearest girls, okay, when you have that strength, you nak baby you keluar, you akan push as hard as you can, kamu akan keluarkan. So di sinilah nanti, okay, you akan deliver your baby. Alhamdulillah. Kalau anak lelaki, Afiq buat apa? Azankan. Kalau anak perempuan, qamatkan. Okay, so this is how it works, right? Okay, so teacher would like to share okay, lactation ni nanti you boleh stop sharing, you keep this. Teacher, before we stop the class, we have another about plus minus 7 minutes, okay? Teacher would like to share this video with you, okay, apa yang Tugu ajak tunjuk ini anggaplah sebagai belajar kelas, okay? I'm sharing the way, okay? Wait, teacher nak share apa tadi? Okay. I have to share my I need to share my screen juga. So I stop this one. Nanti teacher akan bagi yang Yah punya ni lah, Yah pula, sorry, Yao King punya ni. Share screen.
Obstetrical delivery. With each contraction, the perineum bulges and she loses some amniotic fluid. After crowning, the head delivers. The baby is gently extracted. The cord is clamped and cut. While examining the perineal laceration, the placenta separates. The placenta is delivered with maternal pushing efforts. The placenta is inspected for completeness.
Okay, so that is actually one of the wonder ataupun the video teacher would like to share with you. Okay, just you to have after this please, that's why Islam letakkan sugar itu di bawah tapak kaki seorang ibu Aish. Alright, so you can just imagine how difficult it is. Okay, so my girl sedikit lah nasihat cikgu, bila nak bersalin control memang sakit. Sebab tadi kalau you all perasan doktor will use a scissor to cut. You bayangkan kalau gunting tu nak potong, bila bersalin sakit gunting tu tak rasa. Sakit tak? Bayangkan Afiq kalau kamu cikgu bagi gunting, kalau cikgu kata cikgu nak gunting kamu boleh bayangkan sakit kan? Tapi bila bersalin tu, sakit di gunting tu tak rasa. Kamu boleh bayangkan betapa sakitnya nak bersalin. Itulah teacher nak beritahu So please make sure you appreciate your mom. Okay, the moral of the story and also your future wife nanti that will will serve you to give you happiness as a dad, as a being a father. Okay, alright. So I think it's already almost 2 o'clock. Okay, so my sharing about human reproduction is until here class Okay, so nanti dalam tutorial you will discuss a few questions to enhance your understanding about this topic about embryogenesis when after fertilization, then the embryo start to develop until the baby is delivered with the control of hormone parturition, and also after done after deliver parturition, right, kita tak ada dalam nota kita, dia tak ada tak ada tentang hormone that control untuk laktasi, iaitu susu lactation Okay, so I think that's all for today. Your attendance, teacher nak tunjuk your attendance. So this one cikgu boleh skip lah So this is our attendance for today. Allow me to share the screen. Okay, so you can scan the QR code class and fill up your particular. Okay, for the attendance. Terus buat kelas attendance. Sebab as you all know, your attendance every day reported to bahagian matriculation So, jangan tangguh. Terus directly you register your attendance so that you settle dah, senang hati. Okay, so you can scan the QR code and fill up the particular that required from the form Okay, so selamat menjamu selera. Okay, nasi ayam ke, nasi kerabu ke, spaghetti ke, nasi Arab ke menu kamu. Cikgu harap you enjoy and slowly lah kelas if the rumours is betul. Okay, cikgu dengar rumours nak kena balik college kan. So kalau lah rumours tu betul, slowly you set your mind dari sekarang. Jadi kamu, bila you dah set your mind, your body akan ready Alright, that is my advice slowly, because you have to remember walaupun memang cuba faham berat lah, malas lah, betul tapi ingat ini untuk your future, masa depan kamu this is your future, so your future is on your hands, right? So slowly set your mind, if I need to go back to come back to college for the examination, I will do it. Because you kena complete lagi sikit je lagi, my dear class my dear students 40% je lagi. Okay, so minggu ni ialah minggu cikgu pensyarah semua memang tengah bersilat ni Okay, tengah bersilat summarizing all your marks. Okay, your PB your PB marks 60% tau your PB. Cikgu pun excited nak tengok how many dah you accumulate, dah kumpul before your final exam on the yang the schedule on the kalau bio 6 right, 6 January next year. Betul kan Aish?
Yes.
6 January kan bio? Kau tak ingat ke? Boleh tengok lagi Okay, apa pun kelas teacher nak you set your mind. Okay, lagi 40%. Tell yourself sikit lagi Aish, aku boleh buat ni lagi 40%. So you need to come back to Kuala Pilah, just do it, right? So you just do it, you sit for your exam, and then you can have your rehat sekejap. Okay, all my S1C Okay, take my word, right? Okay, so with that, I think teacher stop until here. Cikgu ada lagi satu jam kuliah untuk kita discuss our last topic, that is growth, to complete the whole SB015. Okay, kelas So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, and hoping everybody will always stay at home, sebab kita belum lagi sebenarnya fully recover from the COVID. Okay, Alright, so class, thank you class. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye everyone, bye Afiq, bye Afiq dah awal tutup dah.
Baik.
Okay, bye. Assalamualaikum.